Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's episode of Ethanol Endeavours, which this series is, we are going to be looking at a Jack Ratt vintage dry cider. Now I've been very excited about this. I've had this in my fridge for a while and I've been saving it specifically for this because I thought, wait one second, let me just move my microphone a little closer. I've been very excited for this purely because of the bottle. Yeah, I mean, just look at this thing. It's so cool. It's so cool. And I'm hoping it's gonna taste cool as well. So basically, this, yeah. So I'm not gonna drag it on anymore. Have you read that Lyme Bay Cider? It is one of the top 50 foods in Britain. So I have high hopes. Vintage dry cider, 7.4%, and then actually I don't even know what that means, but it's cool. So high percentage, as expected with a dry cider. Don't think you can really have, well, no, I mean, no, not expected, but a dry cider. Sorry, what am I saying? A high percent alcohol is quite dry usually. And I'll read you the back. So a full strength vintage still cider made from freshly pressed West Country cider apples. Our vintage cider has won many awards, including Best Cider in the International Beer and Cider Challenge. The cider is named after Jack Rattenbury, notorious Lyme Bay smuggler, 1778 to 1844. Produced by Lyme Bay Cider Company in the Lyme Bay Winery, Devon. So, and I'll give you a little bit of that as well. So I don't know if that'll focus in clearly. And then it says, to see our full product range, please visit limebaywinery.co.uk. So I haven't looked into anything else apart from this. I just got this from the shop, and I thought, wow, this is cool. This is something I need to try. So I don't know what else they sell, but assumingly, I said Jack Ratt it's actually. Sorry, I said Jack Ratt before. It's actually Jack Ratt after Jack Rattenberg. So initially, there's some 10s I can give this. First of all, bottle design. I love this bottle design. I think it's so cool. It's not original. Like, this is an old-fashioned kind of bottle design, but it's not something you see very often. So I'm still gonna rate it a high score. It's I love to see it, and so I love to see it, and so yeah, that's one. Another one, the history behind it. I'm assuming Jack Rattenberg was a notorious Lyme Bay smuggler, so it sounds like a pirate. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'm drinking exactly what this pirate drank 200 years ago. That's pretty epic. And what else? Yeah, the history, the design in it is pretty cool. I know maybe you can't see it so much, but it's like a pirate ship, or just a ship. I don't know if it's a pirate ship, but you can kind of see that that's the mast there and stuff like that. And also, it's one top 50 foods in Britain, and the beer and cider one. So very high hopes, and I'm going to get into it right now. So it's just a screw bottle, screw top, which is proving quite difficult. There. So it's quite a big, it's quite a thick thing. So, oh wow, that is very dry. That is very dry. I mean, as expected. So yeah, the colour is interesting actually, because sometimes it looks quite dark and then sometimes it looks quite light. Like, I think it lightens up towards the bottom. No, maybe it's just a perception of where it goes in at the bottom. Like, it has a little bump. I think that's what it is. Yeah, no, so it's just nice auburn colour, or orangey brown. I'll stop holding it like that. Yeah, so it has a very distinct smell. It's like, it smells not earthy, but it smells like it has like some like woods. It kind of smells like like the whiskey, is it malt whiskey? I forget. I have the bottle in. I have a bottle of it. I finished it, but I still have the bottle, and it's like it's from 3 different woods or something, and I'm getting that kind of smell from it, and obviously like the very strong bitterness. If I'm gonna be sort of basing this off like other sort of 8% drinks, so maybe like K or something, K cider, awful drink, but that's what I really know, to be honest, and other sort of drinks like that. And it doesn't smell like that. I know it smells a lot more rich. You know, when you're drinking K cider, you're feeling like you're literally about to die. It's just pure. It's just pure. Just. I can't even think of a word to describe it. It's just awful. It is just awful. But no, this is far more rich in its flavor, in its smell. It has that more earthy kind of like. It gets the back of the nostrils. Like it gets the back of the nostrils. Right. I spent a whole 3 minutes smelling it. I'm actually drinking right now. That was a cool sound. Oh my word. Oh my word. So that is a very interesting flavour. First of all, it took a while for the taste to come in. I don't know if that's just because it was like glugging, so it actually didn't properly reach my taste buds, but it took a while for the flavour to actually come in. I felt it, yeah. So that was weird. And second of all, it's similar with the other drink. It usually never tastes as bitter as it smells. Well, actually no, I can think of a couple of exceptions, but I've had that previously. Like it doesn't taste as smell. It didn't taste as bitter as it smells. And it's not so it's not so disgustingly sour or bitter, and the alcohol didn't come through like heavily. Like if you think of K cider, it's like you can already sort of taste just the alcohol, just the bitter ethanol that you're drinking. No, that definitely takes a while for the flavour to come through, and it's actually quite interesting. It's almost like it's nothing. It sounds weird, but like I don't know if that's just because it's like that my front taste buds aren't registering the flavour at all. Because like your different taste buds have different, like they taste different things. But yeah, no, like it's in my mouth and I can't taste it. In terms of the actual smell, it's I hate to say it, but it's kind of like it's not very strong. Like really, it's like kind of mundane. It's like it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not It's not like, I'm not saying that as it's a boring drink, but it's like it doesn't. It's not full of flavour, I suppose you can say. Which is I suppose is a good thing. For an 8% drink, you're not going to get lots of flavour unless it's actually disgusting, like abhorrent flavour. Again, when I say that, I'm thinking of K cider and like Magnus 8% and stuff like that, because that's all I've really had to base it off of. It's very interesting. It's nothing like I've drunk before. If other people, have drunk this, and obviously they'll have a bit more experience on what to sort of base it off of and compare it to. But generally, this is something I've never actually had before. And like I said, it's not watery, but it's like, it has no taste for a second. And then even when you swallow it, the taste gets there, but it's not like an explosion of flavour in your mouth or anything like that. It's just like, it just takes its time, and it's kind of mellow, and it's not bad. It's probably good, but it's just interesting. It's really nothing that I've experienced. So it's still kind of, it's still dry. It is still dry. Just not as much as it smells. Yeah, it's still dry. Like still kind of giving me like the tingles. Like I'm on the verge of cringing sometimes, when I'm drinking it. But that's only when I take too much time, which I wouldn't, usually when I'm drinking this thing. It's only for this video to really try and get the flavour out of it. But yeah, it's odd. it's really odd, and I know maybe this isn't the best sort of. This is a blind reaction, so maybe it's not the best reaction in terms of like how I'm describing it, but like I really don't know what to compare it to, and I really don't know. I'm not so good at explaining it in words. It's like you drink it, it's kind of earthy. Then the alcohol is there, but not very strong. And what's most is like just the effect of the alcohol. I suppose like you kind of, I want to cringe anyway a little bit, and I'm not actually tasting it. I'm just kind of wanting to. So it's interesting. It's like it is just kind of. It is okay. I thought of a way to explain it. That's what I'm trying to do this video. So I know it's kind of slow and not so fast paced as some of my other videos, but it's like kind of sour apple juice, but just if you can imagine it scaled down a level. It's not super sour. It's not super bitter, in my opinion, anyway. And yeah, it just and it like it has that weird water thing as well, which I've never had before. Maybe I have coronavirus and I don't even know. I have no taste. Maybe, I mean, I haven't been out, so I haven't. It's not, but like, it's weird and it. Not what I was expecting, to be honest. I mean, obviously, people love this, and I'm not discrediting it in any way when I'm saying it, because obviously the majority of people do enjoy it thoroughly since it's won awards, and I can see why. Like, I could drink this quite happily, and actually, that's another topic I want to get onto, because it's such a high percentage. I don't know the cost of this. If this was expensive, then everything I'm going to say can be disregarded. But like, if you're wanting to get drunk, like it's actually okay to drink. It's actually easy to drink, to be honest. And I suppose that's why it's been highly rated. It's easy to drink, and it's not in any way sort of like, yeah, it's not making me want to cringe. It's like it does a little bit, but like not loads. I can easily sort of not be thinking about it and just having it, and then by the time you're finished with it, you're feeling a little bit out there, feeling a little bit weird. And so I would say that is a very good drink. If you wanted to get drunk or something like that, this is a good drink. It's not going to make you want to die, in terms of like the day after and also while you're drinking it. And also well, it might the day after, it depends how much, but generally it's like, and also, but I don't know the price. Sorry, I don't know the price. If it's super expensive, then no, maybe it's not the best way to do it. But if you have the money, this is a good drink. I would recommend this. I would say it's a pint. It doesn't actually say anywhere. It's 3.7 units, but it doesn't actually say that. Unless that's what that means. If that's the milliliter count, I don't actually know. I'm kind of stupid, but I think that's a pint. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's because it's in this weird bottle, so it's like a weird sort of number, so you shouldn't write it down. I don't know, but after a couple of these, you'll be feeling a bit weird, but it's good. Like, it's good. Like, and I was kind of discrediting it, saying it's boring. It's not a boring drink. It's a good drink. It's just like not what I expected. It is just not what I was expecting. I was a bit surprised. I don't know if I'm supposed to drink it like this or I'm supposed to hold it properly, but I'm gonna drink it like this because I haven't done it yet. Yeah, it's just kind of apple juice. It sounds stupid because it's not apple juice, but it's apple juice without the sweetness, little bit more bitterness, and it gives you the effect of alcohol. Like, that's what it is, in my opinion. That's the best way I can describe it. So it's weird, but it's nice. It's nice. I would drink it more. It's cool, and I would recommend it. In fact, mainly just because of keeping the bottle. That is a cool bottle, and it has some history to it. If I were to rate the flavour, like 4. How can I even say that? I've been saying it's good and stuff like that. Okay, it's a good flavour. It just underwhelmed me, and I think that's where this pessimism is coming from when I've been explaining the taste. It underwhelmed me. I thought it was going to have a little bit more flavour. It seemed a bit just like I said, watery. I don't know if it was because of that empty sort of liquidy thing at the beginning when I drank it, but yeah, no. I will say 4. I will say 4. I'll say 5 even. It is not a bad drink. In fact, it is even a good drink. I give it a 5 because it underwhelmed me. It wasn't super tasteful. However, it wasn't disgusting. It wasn't like, you know, whatever else. In terms of tastiness for an 8% thing, I'm not your person to be talking about that, you know, really. I still have a bit of a sweet, I do have a sweet tooth, so I'm not really the person to be talking to necessarily, so maybe this isn't the best sort of thing, but I was just kind of giving you my blind reaction to it. So maybe if that's what it is, then it doesn't really matter what I'm saying. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, it is a 5. Good drink, nice flavour, doesn't make me want to die. Just underwhelmed me, to be honest, I suppose. Maybe other people, maybe that's just what other people are looking for, but personally it was a bit kind of just, oh, you know, it wasn't bad, it was just kind of, oh. I mean, it's good, you know, it's just whatever. But that's how it be. And that's what, and this, and what is wrong with me? Jesus Christ. And this is Jack Ratt. Is dry cider. I don't know how to title the video. I don't know if I do Lyme Bay Cider or if I do Jack Ratt. Maybe I just do both. Also, if you like the backdrop, then let me know. I made this sort of LED panel. So I think that's a bit of a nice aesthetic. You know, the spotlight's still on me, but it has a nice sort of glow behind me. I can change the colour of it. I don't know if anyone has a particular favourite. There's a green. Why is it not changing? Yeah, that's a red or an orange. Yeah, that's a red. That's a yellow. That's a blue, which is the brightest. That's a purple. That's sort of a less purple. I think I'll keep it on blue because it seems to be the brightest. There's also some of the greens are pretty bright as well. Yeah, that's a fun. Yeah, that's a good blue. So yeah, if you like that, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, then please let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'll comment back to you. So if you need an ego boost or something like that, you can comment and I'll like it and stuff like that. Subscribe if you would like to. Also, share the video if you really need to. I would appreciate it. And also what I was trying to say is, if you have any more suggestions and more drinks, then please let me know, because I will do them. So yeah, that's this video concluded. I hope you have enjoyed this blind reaction. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.